welcome on my video. And in this opportunity time, I want to tell you about this persuasive speech. And for this time, the topic is about, should the online teaching be given equal importance as the form of regular teaching? So let's do my speech. You know, online teaching is one of the teaching process by using internet and digital media for sharing or giving the material or knowledge. This method reputed more closer with the students in the modernization, and it's one form of digitalization in world of education that has a lot of benefit. Online teaching, or we call as daring, has familiar in this time because of COVID-19. Because we can reach our material by using internet without going outside and going to to the class. We can make online teaching by using applications like meeting, Zoom, or etc. There are some benefits of online teaching. Let's check it out. The first one, that is about practice and flexible. First profit come from the practice aspect, because in this way the interaction between the teacher and student will be more practice without through face-to-face to the class or to the samples. That will save money and exactly the financial. After that, there is no specific place like study formal. We can learn without compulsion, like wearing formal dress and etc. That is more formal. That makes more flexible. And the second is an approach that more appropriate. Online teaching use an approach technology that's more appropriate in this time than conservative method in the class. The method of online teaching is combination of formal and informal teaching. And the third, that is about fun learning experience. Online teaching are not using like a whiteboard or marker anymore as the student with the pen and paper. The user will get a more interesting experience like by using form of a picture, video, or audio that will make more pleasing. And the fourth, we talk about more personal. Give me a second here. Several online teaching techniques may use only one-way teaching character, but some of the online meeting or online teaching prepare two-way communication. Several online class really connecting between the student and the teacher in one time for interacting as similar as in the class. However, in front of the screen like this, the teacher will give the material directly and the student can ask and discussion directly in this way. It's why this method or this technique about the online teaching called as the more personal, because between teacher and student really do the interaction one another with two ways in one time. And the five, that is about the saving time and cost, because in conventional study we take around 2 hours and needed 3 hours until the class started. Student and teacher must spend time for getting to the place or to the class for started the material between student and teachers. There are additional costs like buying books and photocopy the material and etc. Different than online teaching that only need the good internet access. And the sixth, that is about easy for documentation. In the conventional study, the students need to note or write and photocopy all of the material for their self, and then sometimes we need to photocopy the material from the lecturer or the teacher, but it needs paper. That is not practice. And the benefit of online teaching is using media that is for like a recording and save material that have given in form of digital, so it could be easier to access the material in the next day. And the seventh, that is about environmentally friendly. Automatically we reduce pollution that resulted by the transportation, and online teaching don't need the paper for giving the material, exercise and data collection, so that has a good impact or positive impact for the environment, because reduce by using the paper will damage the environment and reduce the rubbish. And the eighth, that is about alternative during social distancing. COVID-19 make us to limit social interaction for deciding the spread of COVID-19, include study process in the class. However, the process of education must approach it. The way is utilizing the online teaching system. So that is a benefit for online teaching, and in my opinion, for the conclusion, online teaching is good as the regular form of teaching, but we need to understand how to operate it as well. Maybe some students don't understand how to operate it as well, so it could be harder for them to operate it. So the way is teach the student for operating the online teaching. It can make online teaching more easier for them and make them easier forget the knowledge material from the teacher and lecturer. But in this time, the online teaching is good because we have to do social distancing with someone, and after all of the student already have or already understand about the teaching online, they will get the better and maximal for study as in the teaching online or online teaching. Because in this time about the pandemic, we need more knowledge, and online teaching is the answer of this pandemic. I think that's all about my persuasive speech. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.